I make these repetitive videos because they're very systematic. And when I look back at it, I'm gonna be like, okay, they continuously do this thing. To target individual, these people are very systematic, but sometimes I just feel like it's almost idiotic because the more I make these videos to kind of talk about what they do to gaslight you to accepting these things, it's just becoming more and more obvious. Because what they're trying to get out of you is to think that you see you this because of this. This is of course we're not doing this. Let me give you another example. I've made a few of how they try to make you accept these things. I made a video not too long ago about they are, and I went to walk through the obviousness of what they do, as systematic as it gets, what they truly are. It makes sense because these people do all these nasty things and they want you to accept things that you know that aren't true. The most obvious things that being manipulated in the damn near level of on the spectrumism. But to see what they're capable of making noise campaign and try to make you be subscriptive to is unbelievable. This is an example. I'm working and having this report with people, right? They're supposed to give you information. They're supposed to not give you information, but supposed to give you the result of certain things, right? Walk through those results. I'm going in it expecting to get some more information, to get some more results and more descriptive of those results. That's their job. For some reason, I think my perps believe that I'm supposed to be something like those, somebody who is just like I, they use these childlike people who have no shame, right? They want to take me out of reality. We have this report, right? And in the report, they talk about year over year performance. Okay, there's certain results in regard of year over year performance, and I'm saying this very specifically, but taking in whatever you're working because they want you to be doubtful. And looking at those performance, you see there's a change, a somewhat drastic change year over year. Was it some kind of spend difference? Now, I don't want to speak ahead. I'm like, I don't remember 100%. I gotta, let me just look into it because I know my brain right now is not something I can rely on 100%. My memory is really so. Like, let me just kind of look it up and do year conversion and see the difference. Really, my brain is all around the place right now. My memories, I just need to kind of look at the numbers, right? And I look at the numbers, and I said something just to kind of pass time because I wanted to actually look at the numbers. I want to look at the year over year performance. Listen, I'm dealing with a lot of things. My memories are not the best, and I need to see exactly what's the difference. I see it's like yes, we definitely had a drastic difference year over year, and they're like they start making noise campaign, and like and it became so bad that I'm looking year over year performance, and you see that this in regard of like some kind of share of voice, right? This is very technical speaking, and I just want to say that the level of how much they want you to accept this nonsensicalness. And this, I'm looking at the prior year and then look at the last year, and you see that the prior year the percentage was 99%. The new year, the year last year was 98%. Basically, very, 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 very similar to didn't change much. But that percentage or even less than a percentage, they'll start making noise campaign. Now I understand what their job is to break you down and make you subscribe to these things. Like they don't understand that I'm never gonna subscribe to it. This is work, okay? I'm gonna this is work. We um, we take action on things. We work and we try to get to the right results, right? And they want you to see like you see the year over year difference there. Like it was just nuts. I'm like, oh my goodness, they want me to be like, oh my gosh, you see that? Yes, this report proved that you guys don't do the pedophilia type of tormenting. Do you understand how stupid and idiotic like they have to be? They want me to be. This is the moment when they say retardation. is um, is almost forced onto you because they somehow want to link the performance of these accounts to the tormenting that's happening to you. It's like, let's just say I'm working in a retail store, and this person said, "Oh, because you sold less T-shirts last year in comparison to the year before, you don't have cancer." We proved it, and start making noise campaign because you sold less shoes last year. You are not. You do not have. You know. You don't have any. I don't know, like something unrelated, like helpful. You you do not have like asthma. Like you see, we proved it. Making noise campaign. Do you understand? Nothing in common. Nothing is what. It's like, oh, so how do you, would you know? Like, you see, you're looking at that. That means that you could. What? It's illogical because you selling less uh, food. We're not poisoning you. Like, this is how they want you to start thinking and start making noise campaign. And it's the worst part, and I was trying to get comfortable, and they did this disturbing thing, which is what they do. This person comes in just walking and just like making the noise campaign with the keys and whatnot. I'm like, what is this? People actually have made themselves, they dumb themselves down, and they're like, oh, we're so dumb. No, you are dumbing yourself down to this level. But you, does it? Are you performing at your best? Probably not. Most likely, of course not. But they want you to be so doubtful. This that target individual, these people will do everything possible to make you so idiotic. You, you will be with people who are the most idiotic people to try to make you accept. Like you went to the point where like they're like, oh, you see, like if the year over year cost increased this way, that means how would you even know like what we're doing? You see, Jesus, slamming door and do everything else. Oh, then you'll pay, you'll serve. It's you. What they're trying to do is to think that you're so like incompetent that you are not realizing what's happening to you, as in you're not the way you're putting together these things. We're doing this to no, look, you see, the year over year performance, the year over year cost increased. You see, we proved it. They have no shame. They have no shame. And they're like, oh, they're gonna record you being tortured, and you'll struggle, and you crawl, and we are. And when I'll make a video about we are. The we are part is trying to say this group of feminists that you gotta be strong. Not only these people are gonna try to make you as irrational as possible, but they want you to accept this the damn the illogicalness of everything. Trying to get you to accept these things. They want you to think like, oh my gosh, it's like oh, this has nothing to do with me being a target individual. What you guys do every day, every month, every hours, every is with this. It's been like this. You will never make me subscribe to your fantasy. I know what you guys do. No matter what account performs month over month, cost wise, year over year. You guys are delusional. You guys are not going to be making like these people are living a reality that you will not understand. On top of that, they know like okay, first of all, is this supposed to even like somebody who's being tortured every day? It's not even like it's just beyond this. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They want you to accept things that are just nonsensical. And they're like, yeah, he was performing better. It's like, yeah, oh my goodness. Now, to all my target individual, do not detach. You have to detach certain things from the world. They want you to be seeing yourself as somebody who is just thoughtful or something. Please, whatever year over year sales are going to be for whatever campaigns or client I'm working for, it will not affect the fact that I know that you guys are manipulating me and disturbing me in this ways day in and day out. I'll do my best to maintain functionability. I'll do my best to be as highly performer as I can, but I understand it's gonna be tough. But one thing for sure, I will not let you live your fantasy. I know what you guys have been doing to me in regard of try to make me subscribe to these things, and I know you've been manipulating me. And I'm glad I was able to testify when I can to all my target individuals. They're gonna try to make you think that you are lesser. They're gonna make you think that you are you should subscribe to this nonsensicalness. They have no shame, and they want you to be shameful of the things that are just nonsensical. Can you imagine the 1%? Like try to say there was 99%, now it's 98 something. It's not in something else. As I'm saying, that try to turn something into some pedophilia things. These people are out of touch with actual reality. They're living off of reality based on things that are not even relatable. Now, for me, they're like, but you see, like, listen, Jesus, this is something you just review out, through, performance wise, you can see what performance, like this much. But what does it have to do with me being tormented and tortured every day and radiated? Do you understand? If anything, maybe it shows how it's hard to function while you're being tortured, manipulated, and fried. But this is also there's also much bigger than that. There's much bigger than what we than that story. But it has nothing to do. The performance of my clients and the accounts year over year has nothing to do with what's happening to me in regard of what they've been doing to me. Target individual, I know what I said sounds so illogical, but there's people around me who would make noise campaign and try to make you accept this nastiness that I've been talking about for the last 3 years now. 3 4 years, is it 20? Yeah, almost 3 years. And make me believe because year over year performance cost increase, but you should not subscribe. And they're like, oh my god, we got proof die. These people are out of touch reality. Do not subscribe to the illogicalness of these people around you. I rather dry to death, I rather die than having to live in this illogical, nonsensical, pedophilia centric world that they're in. That they have to dumb themselves down to this level. And you know what they say? Oh, we're dumb, huh? And they're like, they dumb. Oh, she you didn't even know you're. This is the people who are trying to make you think that you're the non-human. They're the human. Stay strong. They're like, kill yourself. It's like, would you want to live like that? Stay strong. Because one day, these people will realize how dumb they had to make themselves be to be gods. And when I say gods is basically have the ability to do what they do. Know what's gonna happen to me. They're gonna see my death, right? That's what they say. They're gonna watch me being tortured too. They know when, my time of death. They have no idea what the hell is gonna happen to them. But this is the cost. You could have been doing this. Just tell all my target individuals stay strong. This is why I make these videos. Because I get to see these people for what they are. Trash that sold their soul to pedophiles and now here having to damn themselves down to this level to make you accept this nonsensicalness. So stay strong.